Welcome. Today we are going to look at CRE Paper 1, Revision 14. Question 1a. Give reasons why the Bible is referred to as a library. 6 marks. It contains many books compiled together, that is 66 books. It was written by different authors. It was written at different times in history. It is divided into categories of books. The books are systematically arranged. It was written for different readers. Different books were written for different reasons. The authors were influenced by different circumstances in history. Various parts of the Bible were originally written in different languages. The books are written in different styles. Question 1b. Describe the translation of the Bible from the original languages to local languages. The Old Testament was originally written in Hebrew language. The New Testament was originally written in Greek. The Old Testament was translated from Hebrew to Greek. The Bible was translated into Latin by Jerome. The Latin translation was called the Vulgate. The Bible was translated directly from Hebrew to Greek into English by William Tyndale. The Bible was translated into national languages of European countries during the period of Reformation. The New Testament was translated from English into local Kiswahili by Dr. Kraft. The Bible has been translated into other local languages by the Bible Society of Kenya. Question 1c. State 6 ways in which the Bible is used to spread the gospel. It is read to others. It is translated into local languages. Christian songs are performed using Bible messages. The Bible messages preached to other people. It is used in teaching C.R.E. in schools. The Bible is distributed to individuals to read. It is used in taking oaths, therefore increasing the faith of those who participate. Christian literature is written using Bible messages. Question 2a. Describe the covenant ceremony between God and Abraham as found in Genesis chapter 15 verse 1 to 19. Abraham was told by God to bring sacrificial animal, a heifer 3 years old and a she-goat, a ram 3 years old, a turtle dove and a young pigeon. God told Abraham to cut the animals into halves and arrange them opposite each other. Abraham drove away the birds of prey that came onto the carcasses. At sunset, Abraham fell into a deep sleep, and thick darkness came over him. Abraham was given other promises by God. A smoking firepot and a flaming torch appeared and passed between the pieces of meat. Question 2b. Explain 4 characteristics of the covenant demonstrated in the covenant between God and Abraham. 8 marks. It was unconditional. It had 2 unequal parties. There were promises to be fulfilled. Abraham was given promises by God. It had a seal. It was sealed through the blood of the sacrifice. It was voluntary. Abraham entered it willingly. It was binding. It was to be kept even by Abraham's descendants. It was initiated by God. Identify 5 examples of covenant made in Kenya today. Baptism, marriage, ordination, oath of loyalty to state, trade agreement, peace treaties, employment contracts, agreements signed by students when joining a school, professional oath taken by lawyers and doctors. Question 3a. Explain the failures of King Saul as the king of Israel. He became impatient and offered sacrifices to God at Gilgal instead of waiting for Prophet Samuel. He disobeyed God's command to destroy the Amalekites by sparing the life of King Agag. The Spirit of God left him and was filled with evil spirit that tormented him. He wanted to kill David because of his popularity among the people of Israel. He lost faith in God and consulted a medium. He committed suicide. He disobeyed the law of harem. by sparing the best of the animals from the Amalekites for selfish gain. He was deceitful to the servant of God. Question 3b. Describe how Elijah fought against corruption among the people of Israel. Naboth, a farmer, had a vineyard next to King Ahab's palace. King Ahab coveted it and asked Naboth to sell it to him, but Naboth declined. King Ahab was so disturbed that he could neither eat nor drink. Jezebel planned a corrupt scheme to ensure that Ahab took the vineyard. She forged letters using the king's seal accusing Naboth of blasphemy and treason. These two sins were punishable by stoning to death. She bribed some of the youths to testify against Naboth before all the people. Naboth was then condemned to death with his entire family, who would have inherited the vineyard. Naboth was stoned to death. Ahab was happy and he took Naboth's vineyard. God sent Elijah to go and pronounce divine judgment on the house of Ahab for what he had done. Elijah went to the palace and declared God's judgment on Ahab and Jezebel. Ahab then put on a sackcloth as a sign of repentance and God postponed his punishment. Question 3c. Outline ways in which the church and certain individuals are fighting for social justice in modern society. They pray for corrupt people to change. They set a good example by avoiding corrupt practices. They preach, guide, and counsel the people on the evils of corruption. They share their belongings with those who do not have. They visit and pray for the sick, imprisoned, bereaved, and depressed. The church provided social services such as education and health to the needy. They pray for peace and justice in the society. The church provides civil education, which guides Christians in electing honest leaders. The church trains marriage counselors who assist Christian couples on how to fulfill their domestic obligations. They care for the environment by condemning deforestation and desertification. Did you understand? Kindly let me know in the comment section below. Also, let me know what video I can look at tomorrow. Thanks a lot for subscribing and listening to me. God bless you.